Yes, so the newest in the Relic weapon questline and or Hildibrand questline is what we're going to be doing. But yes, by Agents Unknown. Sorry for spoilers for those that don't want it. I'm warning you now, but we're going to be going through it together. Delion is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Yes, Sir Titty, eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall the scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole, and has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. You can't see him because there's too many people here. There he is. Our most likely scenario, then, is some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Pupu's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singular shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Oh, hi, Fruity! Yes, I said poo-poo. You guys missed my explanation earlier. So the new Blue Mage stuff started today, and unbeknownst to me, I had completely forgotten that I did not complete the level 70 quest for Blue Mage. So I spent 2 hours this morning attempting to do Masked Carnival, so that I could complete the level 70 quest. I did it though! I did it! I did it, and I did it with like 15 minutes before work, and so I literally sped to get to work. I was like, oh yeah, traffic was really bad, you know, I'm sorry, I'm late. But I made it in like 2 minutes to spare. It was incredible. Oh, so many people. Oh no, Pupu! That's Pupu, by the way. Hildibrand, where's Brandehild? I love Brandehild. Here's Brandehild. I love voice acting him. Okay. Nashu. Alright. But I did it, and now I can do the level 80 quests, and I can continue. 'Tis horrible misfortune, Yesertini. Calamitous even. Poor Master Pupu has fallen gravely ill. Gasp. Not Pupu! He's so bluish green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Pupu is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? Now she's like, bombs?
Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails ya, as the inspector himself can attest.
Good gods, Nashu! You'll blow our host's domicile to pieces! Put them away! Tell me if I'm too loud, I apologize. Ahem, if I may. When I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Pupu's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. There's Brandehild. A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. There he goes! Mind Palace time! I love Mind Palace! His tea. I have it! Master Pupu is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gasp. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Aerthis, Master Pupu has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha! 'Tis just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it's a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Surprised. Then ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Pupu's collected supplies. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. Fish? I just love the remix on the theme. It just sounds like kind of pseudo chiptune. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. Fishing! A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the cacophony which wander salt wines welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Yasutini. That's me. Tortoise or fish? You can fish them. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Work's extensive stock of alchemic reagents. Very well. Nashu Dillion and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask you to remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient.
Inspector Brandyhill, you're such an expert on all things Thavnia.
Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it is really quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Okay. Then let us not prolong Master Pupu's suffering any moment longer. He's like, whatever, man. Seems I have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. Bye, Pupu. What you got to say, Brandyhild? Obtaining a cacophony's liver should prove no great obstacle for one of your capabilities, Sesutini. 'Tis the damn shroom which concerns me. Alright, where are we going to get this particular... Where is that? Hello? Alright. Yeah, Fruity, how was getting the new upgraded relic? I need to watch a video. I'll probably have to buy a lot of bait. I don't know if I have white scripts, because I used a lot of white scripts on, or purple scripts on crafting gear recently. Oh, it's fine? Okay, that's good. I'll take that one then. Kablam! I got it. No, leave me alone! Leave me alone! That's his quarry! Okay. Well, that was fast. Oh, okay. It's pretty. I'm a little, you know, like... It's interesting that they went the Jolly Rancher route again. Because I saw a video with all of the, like, class weapons. They're okay. The dancer ones are fine. Oh, where am I going? Did I miss it? The dancer ones are fine. I'm sad that the gunbreaker is, like, neon green. But I am happy with Sage. I think the Sage is nice. Yeah, I will say the particle effect is very pretty. The color is meh, 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 meh. Does it stay blue at least? Yeah, the fishing rod is nice. Yeah, and the dancer weapon's not so bad. All right. Oh, yes, Utini. Every confidence that you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The dank shroom.
The alchemist said the fungus has a few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time.
Then I must put my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. Some dank moves, sir. Ooh, pretty. Damp. The word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. Aha! 'Tis close, my friends, and getting closer and closer, even as we speak. I'm gonna doubt that this person is trustworthy. That's not really a trustworthy face. I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell, if you're interested. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve my goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed fries. This seems like a setup. Doo-doo. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. What's that person doing behind the box? Oh yeah! Wait, I remember them from last time. I was like, is that a random NPC in the cutscene? No, it's not. I remember them spying from last time. Though, in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural? Is that our word for the day? Preternatural, maybe? Perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer. There's a tiny Lalafell back there. Squint. I like how I don't care. They're just hanging out and spying on us, and I don't care. All right. We're over here, down here with all the other people. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm interested to start getting into the relics. I was dumb and did not pre-farm any tomes, so I don't have enough to instantly get the weapon, but we'll get there. Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damp shroom, as promised. I squint. Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Pulls it away. Ah-ta-ta, not so fast. There's still the matter of payment. Of course, and how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for any less than 1 million gil. 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I'm more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. Noshu, how fare we for coin?
We're plumb out, Inspector.
Oh, then this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? Don't look at me, I'm poor. I'm poor! I don't have any money! I have 3 million. That's a third of my wealth. I'm asleep. I have an equestrian roll collecting problem. Gotta buy him. Spent the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion. Sorry, I like music. If that's the way it is, then I shall beg father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Pupu's life is worth every gil. Give that man nothing! Who is that? Oh, who is that? Oh, there he goes. Uh-oh. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. I knew he couldn't be trusted. His name lied. Razenhan City Guard at your service. We've received reports of this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damn shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you was quite frankly ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus. Assuming you still want it. Yes, very much so. This is very, magnanimous of you. You should have made a fungus pun. Bah, you think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? Ooh, if that jerk hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. Oh, he's like, oh no! Hildibrand, it's fine. Don't pity him. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Van Hooty? I believe his name was. Purchased the trading consortium where this man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Van Hooty. Van Hooty. I know that name. Something of an acquisitions deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hainish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Truly, there's no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hooty are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hooty's riches are, shows no reluctance in spending them. He has bought a historic temple to serve as his home and commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Hildibrand's like, my father owns the gold saucer. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool, that swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector.
All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandehild, shall we? We shall. Scary man! Oh, yes. It's him. He's back.
I may have been mollified his lordship from the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing his most hated foe.
Like the guy just carrying his head around. Alright. Back to Razenhan. Hope they give me enough money to cover all these teleportation costs. Ooh, thunder. Okay. Master Pupu! We've returned! Inspector Hildibrand tells me you have the liver to go along with his damp shroom. There it is. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Pupu outside, that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Alright. Aww, you cradle him. There's that Lalafell again! I see them. This shall be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us, and we can commence the treatment. Meow. Tiny spaceship. Don't we have this as a minion? I don't remember. Oh, there it goes. I like they're holding up sticks. Lalafell in the background. Just holding up sticks where the bushes are. Oh, falling asleep. Tea emote. Oh, Master Pupu! You're alive! His eyes.
Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough.
Oh, that's a good picture of Yesu. Master Pupu recovered his strength in mere moments. 'Twould seem I'm still so distracted by that lullaby. 'Twould seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology.
I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of this star are so very welcoming.
Ha! You are a dear friend now, Master Pupu. 'Tis our pleasure to help. Everyone's just spying on us. How do we not notice them?
And it will be my pleasure to harm.
Oh no! Oh no, not a nose laser! He's a fire in his laser! Blah! Ooh. Mind Palace again. What you gonna do, Brandhild? Is that a, oh, it's just, is it a rock or a crystal? What is that? Why is that? Oh, it was left by the thing. Oh, that's why.
I will not fall for some trick.
It went on without me. I didn't press any buttons. Oh no, Brandahild! No! Oh, that is an impossible position. Okay, I got you. Heidelin, I need your help. Oh, I love his mind palace. The crayons. Question mark. Oh my gosh. He brought that whole critter. Oh, the critter. I got this probably. Oh no. Uh-oh. What is going on? He's using his hands? Well, there goes Hildibrand. Oh my gosh. It turned into a basketball. Those clothes. I want that outfit. I have the regular Hildibrand outfit, but we need the broken one. Oh, poor Hildibrand.
Impudent worms, taste my full power!
Oh, now he's firing his laser. Oh, right into the... Oh, are we gonna slam dunk? Nashu! Nashu, slam dunk it! All her training has come to this. You got this, Nashu. Go for the goal. 3 points. I wanted to miss so badly. I don't know. Oh, I hit the rim! Oh no! I hate it when that happens. Pupu! Pupu, you got this. I believe in you. I get to slam dunk it! Go, Yesu, go! Yeah! Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Wow. I'm glad she knows how to play basketball. Because I sure don't. Oh, unscathed. That's good. Not again! And blasting off. That was incredible. I'm glad I recorded that on stream. Who is that? Way to go, Yesu. Good job. And he wanders away. Oh, Hildibrand's okay. They're both okay. You took the full force of that destructive beam. Yet there you stand, somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Ah, fine jest, but I assure you, I am without a doubt an Udalian-born Manderville of terrestrial Hurrian stock. There's a lot of words.
He's Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know?
Where to even begin? But never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Pupu's missing comrade. 'Tis time we reopened the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it is and who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. That Lalafell behind us? The Sharlayans! Huh? I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means that they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Sharlayan. We'll need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy. The Sharlayans can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Lopreds don't count. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. Ooh, sick burn! While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Sharlayans set the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. Ahem, I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Sharlayan immediately. How are we gonna get there? there's no game sound? What? It's weird because I can hear it. Can you guys hear anything? Strange, it was definitely making sound before. I guess it was just, like, quieter? Oh, you know why it's quieter? Because I didn't change it back! No, the background music is fine. No, it's fine. Because I changed it for the show. So I wonder if it just didn't come through. Ooh, I get a... Ooh, there's a prize! Charlian awaits. We need only chart or a suitable sea vessel. But of course... Wait, of course. But does not the city lie many days' sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? I can teleport. So this experimental aetherite will allow us to teleport thither, even absent attunement? Splendid! Then we shall avail ourselves of the technological marvel forthwith. I can fly you there in my whale. Not from around here. Ooh, there was big lightning. Thank you. I like the barding too. That's the new Allegan one that you get from doing the Eureka. It looks good on my bird because he is dark blue. I brought Gigi out just for the Hildibrand quest. Where am I going? Over there. There he is. So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. Ugh, how are you all not sick to your stomachs? Experimental aetherites make travel exponentially more fun. Oh, someone has the pretty fairy wings. Ugh. Sorry, they have the newest weapon. It looks so pretty. I sadly don't have my sage leveled, but I will get it eventually when it gets easier to get them. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. But this is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here, in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it that the Charlian secret agents travel the star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home in service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. We're to find answers, and that's where we need to look. You mean gleaners? Labyrinthos. Not a military facility. Wait! Do we get to see Erenville? I say this labyrinthos sounds promising. I say we head down there and make inquiries as to where the whereabouts of our missing alien friend. We simply take a lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes? And let us be on our way. I want to... There. What is that? The rostra. I like your glamour, pretty bunny man. inside. No, not inside. Yes, inside. Yes, inside. Man, I haven't been in here in a while. Not since main story quest. Oh, I could go around that way. Oh well. It pays to be dancer, so I can just use Peloton whenever I want. Ah, this must be the lifts in question. I apologize if my internet goes out. There's a very bad storm. Ah, my favorite theme. Oh. Do you wish to descend into Labyrinthos, madame? I do. My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. If it is assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy. I mean, who wouldn't trust that face? I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission into Labyrinthus is subject to foreign policy. You're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in their underground base of yours. Admit it! Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Oh ho, yet again do our paths cross in most serendipitous fashion. Oh, it's Godbert. Father, what business brings you to Charlian? I'm in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigations led me to believe it is to be found here, in Labyrinthos. And as you seem to have business down below. This is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Ah, Master Godbert Manderville! The Forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider their permissions arranged. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archeon. Words. There they go. Oh, yeah, stop them. I wonder why. I wonder what they're doing. I'm gonna teleport. Whee! I always love doing quests on patch day because you get to see like the same characters, the same people over and over again. You're like, hey, I was there at the last spot. From what Father tells me, the storage facilities are replete with samples and specimens collected from every land in Earthus. If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it would be these studious folk. Can I see Eric again? Eric lives here, maybe? A shiny silver saucer? I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in part. Oh. Or so you would have us believe. But the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. We're not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a star-failing vessel in, Damazian, but it was neither for military purposes nor for extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with a sprinkle of truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to. He's like, unbothered. While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. You do? And where was this, pray tell? At Moral Ergonomics. A very loud lightning crash soon. In the medial circuit. Woohoo! The lift in the back of the building will take you down there. Many thanks, my good man. Well, well, seems you found yourself a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. Bye, Godbert. What a cast of characters. Another round of in-depth inquiries by the Agent of Inquiry and friends is in order. To Moral Ergonomics we go. Are there squapes there? Oh, what's that? What is that? Wait, what? What's that? What's that? Oh, is that the new criterion? I've done all of the blue check marks. Why are the blue check marks here? Oh, Savage. Are you Savage? I didn't think I'd unlocked Savage because I never finished P8S. Eric! It's my son! In a different body. I was hoping I would see him. This is the very end of the quest line, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess I can do Savage now. I never unlocked it. Oops! I didn't think that I could, because I never finished P8S. Learn something new every day. Will I do it? Nope. Alright, where am I actually going? I'm very far away. I mean, I'll do it eventually. I am not quite at the... Oops. I'm not quite at the skill level to be able to take it on. I will wait until we have like level 700 gear, and then I'll go. Which won't be long, because we're already at 660. I still need to do P8S. Squapes! Your description would lead me to believe that you're looking for one of the Manderogas hereabouts. But if, as you say, it's something else you're after, then I'm not sure if I can be of much help. I've only just started working here, so you may have much more luck asking the other hands. Oh, Nizette is here. Hello, Nizette. Over here. There are the squapes. Ah. Wait, are they still polygonal? They look fairly polygonal.
Ha, you must be talking about the new Manderville strains. We whipped up a batch of light blue stray onions, but I'm afraid they're starting to rot almost immediately. Not a mandar, you say? Well, the only other bluish things I can think of around here are grapes, which now... Look how luscious the crop turned out.
A Lalafelian agriculturist?
Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own 2 eyes, I did. There's no Mandaroga. A gleaner in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there, only this, friend you described was scuttling along with them. I know not what the purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long.
Interesting. Wonderful. That corroborates the information I but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. She claims to be an acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, and would bring him to talk to us shortly. Let's round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you're cute. You're not Arendelle, though. You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you've brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely.
My friend is really here, then?
They certainly were. If you moment or 3, I'll tell you the whole tale. To begin at the beginning, I was in Thavnir for a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode on bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before.
Could it be?
As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire after his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. They had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict, there'd be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture, so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silvery ship, and its shaken pilot crash-landed in a snowfield.
It cannot be coincidence.
Story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Rosenheim. His guests wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thamazunian engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here in Moral.
And then what happened?
Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've never seen hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but being typical Charlians, I wager they were happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over some square limb of that ship. Ilm.
Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. He's like, nope. Or so I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavarian truth, you see. Oh, I'd love to entertain those ideal flights of fancy. That's what Dolan was. He's like, that's mine. But I've rambled on for too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you.
I like him. He's cute.
Can it be true? I have a readership in Charlian. Perhaps I've misjudged these people. 'Twould seem our comrade is hale and healthy, Master Pupu, and in the company of a heinous alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that they've made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Razadhan and continue the search. Alright. Oof. 1,600 gil in this economy?
Oh, let me respond to Nizette.
Alright. Whoop.
Yeah, squeak. To summarize our findings, we now know Master Pupu's friend is safe in the company of the heinous gentleman, and possibly here in this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. I'm assuming it's Godbert. Yeah, I was right. Father, you've returned to the city. I trust this means your own investigation was successful? That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary Manderville relic, within which slumbers the secret of weapon augmentation. Yet though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our foretellers. He wrote a visitor's scholar keen interest in the relic, and now he's thus surrendered into Charlian's safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charlians never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archeon, still awaiting processing. What is it? Hammer? Is it a hammer? It's the Millennium Puzzle! And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Poop was like, what if I look at it?
Oh, I can help with that. These devices are made by the Mandervillians, a starfaring race with whom we once traded.
Starfaring? Mandervillians?
Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideas and inventions, so I am quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have the device projected whatever images are stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however.
Then let us retire to our rooms in Kama and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions. Godbert's like, I'm an alien? Oh, the Lalafel's back. Hi. Mandervillians. A coincidental naming. Or is this some deeper connection? just get to... those chairs! What are the... Oh, he's just looking at the Lullabelle.
Everyone comfortable? Let's see what the device has for us.
It's a projector. Oh, I was hoping it would make the, like... Oh, it does! Yes! I was hoping it would make the old, like, projector noises. He's got a mustache! Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like the mustache at all. I am Hildibrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire. First Lord of House Manderville. This is the Hildibrand? Our founding father? I recorded this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. His ties askew. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of this star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. The deep shading on the faces. I am shooketh. Oh, puppet show. Mandervillians are parasitic He's... Are you telling me that Hildibrand is Venom? This is what you're telling me. Mandervillians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Oh. That's that thing we basketballed earlier. Once our essence has taken root, we supplement the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with steel-like resilience. He's like, that explains it! I knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness! Then, through the conjuring of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillians. This symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. And so it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. That's very red. Until, tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Oh. Every planet upon which the Mandervillians resided was visited by the inexplicable calamity. Our societies are brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. I know what you're talking about. Oh. That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed in space and time have even ravaged by the final days. Oh. Into the spaceship. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. Oh, nice landing. We flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death, but even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. Oh. As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. Aww. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. Oh! With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. That's me! That's Hildibrand. I went on to build a new home for myself, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology, a boon I suspect shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. My dear descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile. Yet as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. the blush. As the last of the Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of those wonderful peoples whom I hold in the highest regard. Gotta dance. Is there a new dance? Welp. What an astounding development. Is he crying? Is that sound that I'm hearing? Oh! Oh, the toilet flush noise. I, Hildibrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebearer. No case is too big nor too small, should it be in service of my fellow man. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and is still business as usual.
But wait a minute. Then why is Lady Jillian so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too?
They're like, sorry. Oh, he was looking for the Lalafell. Well, this is the most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. But I do wonder if that self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that... but it's unimportant. My present purpose remains unchanged. I will bring our Manderville weaponry to the peak of perfection, for Godbrand, and for the good of our star. There she goes. And before I forget, I have a gift for you, Yasuteni. Pray await me at the Aetherite Plaza, and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Gift for me? What did you get me? Is it a free relic weapon of my choosing? Oh, hey, I'm here. Some truths can shatter the foundations of our beliefs, then brought to light. But I have to say, this wasn't one of them. The more staggering discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlian. Those who pursue my publications are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception, without exception. I've misjudged the Charlian people. They are not collaborators or the architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. Glad you changed your mind. That Master Pupu, though, the one still has our ulterior motives. I'd bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. So there's one more stage after this? I hope you've not been waiting long. This is the gift I mentioned. Yay! Okay, Master Pupu's earnest guests inspired me to indulge a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmith sessions. I was hoping we would get a Pupu. I thought it only fitting that you'd be the one to care for this diminutive simulacrum. Considered a memento of your adventures together. Pupu is big. And as our Manderville weaponry project, I believe our ancestors' artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Gerolt, and shall endeavor to join you with utmost clarity. Curlity? Until then, curtly, my dear Yasutani. Boo-boo! I was hoping we would get one. I was like, he'd make a great minion. Wiggle, wiggle. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, what happened to the... Yes! Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavnir, what happened to the head? Oh! What? Who are they making clones of? Oh. Lord Van Hoody, I came with ill tidings. Professor Lugay set an ambush for his nemesis, but was once again defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That blithering dolt! Oh no, that's Pupu's friend! Why is he making so many? But how do you know which one is the real one? No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. Evil laughter. Oh. Intriguing. Oh my gosh. There are so many of them. I have no clue where this story is gonna go. There they go.
Calamity. Altered physiology. The first of their clan, an ancestor of quality, our godbrand Manderville.
Oh, Millennium item. Tune in next time for the exciting conclusion. Woohoo! All right. So let's talk to Gerolt and get that started. Hey, babe. Yes, that's fine. Yes, yes, yes. Apparently there's a new way to melt things. Oh, it's you. I suppose that bespeckled fop did mention he'd made some kind of breakthrough. Oh wait, he was pirate voice, right? I suppose that bespeckled fop did mention he'd been some kind of breakthrough and needed to round up the usual suspects. I shall inform his lordship of your arrival. I was trying to remember what voice I gave him. Yes, Utini, welcome, welcome. I do hope you're prepared for another spot of modest labor, for I have plucked a new weaponsmithing secret from the depths of my family's extraordinary heirloom. As for why Godbrand abandoned his ciphered journals, 'twould seem he desired the greater security afforded by the Relic's recording apparatus, that he so feared his knowledge might fall into wicked hand bespeaks the destructive potential of what we seek to recreate. Speaking of which, this stage of augmentation will require a fundamental alteration to the weapon's design. Godbrand understood that individual wielders have different needs and preferences, and thus conceived a method to modify each of the armament's base qualities. Essential to the process is a new type of oil called Manderville? By subtly adjusting the precise ratio of ingredients for this coating, we can influence the paths of ethereal conductivity as we see fit. Ugh, more bloody oil. The oil's chief ingredients, once again, derived from a meteorite, specifically an achondrite with amplified properties. Ah, so many out-of-this-world materials. But 'tis unsurprising now that we know the alien origin of Godbrand's weaponsmithing techniques. He's like, alien? What? Alien origin, you say? Oh, wait. Oops. I went into... Wrong accent. Alien origin, you say? No wonder we weren't familiar with him. As has become customary, I shall prepare the bulk of the necessary resources while you procure a supply of Arcanite. Oh, aye, and I lovely bloody custom that is. Man of your means, I reckon you could buy a mountain of them space rocks as well. And I would gladly do so, except the merchant in question will accept not less than a specific type of tombstone in trade. As much as it pains me to impose upon Yasutini further, she is the best equipped to handle the onerous task. Don't worry, I will do a few dungeons and I will have enough. These improvements call for the drastic reforging, and is your expertise that shall see us succeed or fail as well, Master Gerolt. Fine, I'll shut me gob and do as I'm told. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting the distinct impression you've lost interest in this project. You bloody think? Look, I took this job to pay me drinking debts. Now I've managed that, I've got no desire to keep working on undressing, overprimped, pretentious, but... I see. Admittedly, even from the beginning, your distaste for me was rather poorly concealed, and I fear such festering antagonism will adversely affect our smithing endeavors. You're relieved of your position. Yes, let us resolve our differences over a flagon of fine spirits, or several as circumstances dictate, all at my expense, of course. Free liquor it is! If you do your best, then you'd best be bringing your biggest purse. Yes, Utini, you must join us. If you would be so kind as to secure a table at the Maheen, I shall be along in short order. I cannot drink. I cannot hold my liquor. He's like, free drinks! The hammering continues. Alright, wait for Godbert at the empty table. Where's that? Oh, someone's already got the... Oh, I love... You know, I was looking at them earlier. I love the Dragoon weapon. It's beautiful. I was wondering which one I should pick up next, and it's definitely gonna be Dragoon. Ugh, that's so pretty. Oh, someone has the dancer weapons. This is what I will be working towards. I mean, they're fine. I don't know if I like the pink yellow. It's like pink lemonade. But I definitely like the Dragoon weapon more. There's the white mage one. I've been intrigued by the like skull. It's like a Day of the Dead. Like I don't even know. It's an interesting color. Alright. Look at them dancing up there. I don't have that dance. That makes me sad. Oh ho ho! Splendid night for spirituous beverages. Yasu. You sure about this then, eh? I'm a mighty thirst and it'll not be slacked by that cheap stuff. What of you, Yasutani? Will you be following Master Geralt's fine example? No liquor for me, thanks. Yasu doesn't drink. Very well. We shall order you a tasty alternative. Yeah, I like tasty alternatives. The fruitier the better. They're gonna drink themselves under the table. Your beverages, Lord Godbert. Enjoy. To your health, my friends. Drinking noises. Oh, there's my tasty alternative. It's like a mango lassi. Right. No point beating around the bush. I've hated your guts for a long while now. Huh. So even my insides offended you. And why might that be? Because for a proper artisan, devotion to your craft ought to be your #1 priority. But you're all found in a consortium of building some fool's playground for fletching the masses. You're a bloody merchant, that's what you are. And you believe my devotion is insufficient then? Yet our works require not only the sweat of our brow, but capital to cover expenses, no? Thus, does not a steady revenue facilitate the creative process? In that respect, my business ventures have allowed me to indulge in goldsmithing projects I could never have otherwise afforded. Is it not true that your craft kettles as a means to repay loans or simply make ends meet? Would not a substantial source of wealth spare you such tedious drudgery and empower you to pursue your heart's desire? Booze! We're gonna need more booze over here. I keep switching his accent. I feel so bad. I can't keep the pirate. My mango lassi's still there. Oh. Well, that really soured me was you sat on your butt on the syndicate. How can you craft aught worthwhile with your head buried in political stuff? Wow. Much language. You may be surprised. My participation in Jol's governance opened my eyes to a different world, which in turn provided great inspiration for several original pieces. I have to channel my inner pirate. I need help. Well, you keep your bleeding this... Wait. Well, you keep your bleeding... I can't find it. It's gone. I have forgotten how to do the accent. Okay. I gotta find it. Where is it? Well, you keep your bleeding inspiration. I want nothing to do with the prissy rule makers of your ilk. Maybe I'll make him Scottish? Will that help? Oh, how many drinks in we getting? Oh, that's a lot. You bloody reasonable arguments. Reciting a clue was like for poor beggars like us. What do you got against wearing clothes any road? We are more alike than you realize, Master Gerolt. Especially when it comes to the simplicity of our attire. As you don't wear a shirt. Oh my gosh, more? Oh no! As clear now, you're the master craftsman. I'm sorry, failure. A failure. Just. His face is so red. Uh-oh, no, I'm not Rowena. Rowena. How'd you? Oh, bugger it. I'm sorry, excuse for Smitty. And this is all that matters. Seems to be mistaking you for someone else. Perhaps you could offer him a kind word. Uh-oh. Gerolt, you're a sniveling disgrace to your profession. I feel like Rowena would say that. I feel like she would say that. I don't know. What should we do? Again, I feel like Rowena would say that. That's her core. But I could be nice. And just say that the craftsmanship is flawless. What should I do? What are we thinking? Do I be nice? Or do I kick him while he's down? Oh, don't make it up to me. I can't make decisions. There are technically, apparently, 8 of you in here. Someone, tell me which one I should do. Okay, I will. You always give it to me straight. I appreciate that. It's like, I approve. Alright, I'm done whipping in me cups. I'll fix some weapons and the hex with the money. I'll do it for a dang sense of pride. While drunk? Yes, who's like... I don't think... Okay. I hope he makes it. It seems Master Gerolt has overcome his aversion to our partnership. Splendid. Although I would never have guessed carrot juice be so intoxicating. There was no alcohol? I was concerned for our good Smithy's health, you see, and had Maheel switch his spirits with something less potent several rounds ago. The Mahane's liquors are sublime, but too much can wreak havoc on a man's constitution. Garçon! There was a time when I, too, devoted every waking moment to my craft. But alas, running a mercantile empire comes with its own responsibilities. Monetary woes notwithstanding, I do envy Master Gerolt, his purity of purpose. And on that note, let us return to our appointed acquisitions. We shall require 3 chunks of the aforementioned achondrite as soon as you're able. I will do my best. It may take a few days, but I will do it. At least it's easier to get that tome. Chunks of that. Okay. Alright. Well. At least I got to that point. I should have enough to do maybe 1? But. Amplifying. I don't even have enough to do 1! Oh.